Let's take a look at the McDonald's match stats.
See Hawaii leading in kills 31-19 and attempts. And only a couple more errors. Hawaii out hitting Cal by almost 100 points. And blocks about even. Digs, Hawaii a few more digs. And ace errors, that's about a wash as well. The kill leaders, how about Emily Hartong with 11 kills leading everyone. And I love the libero battle that's going on right now. Longo's got 11 digs, and McKinnon's also got 11 digs.
Now, we've seen this before. Hawaii did not perform well against Stanford, and then right after that, they were able to win 3 sets in a row. Hawaii did not finish in the first set. They lost 25-23 to California, but then in the second set, they were dominant. Will we see this again?
I think Hawaii's got some momentum right now that they do not want to lose. I think that Cal felt very good about the way they came back in that first set, and whether or not they can recapture that kind of momentum, only time will tell. But certainly the stats show, at least the McDonald's stats that we watched, show that Cal has really got to get better offensively if they're going to win this contest.
California, the Pac-12 against Hawaii of the Big West. Hilario will serve to start this pivotal third set. And you hear us say that all the time, but if you win the third set, that is really an advantage. So Hilario getting ready. And the third set is underway. Longo, what a no-look one-hand dump shot.
How good was that? Mita Uiato, smallish in stature, but none bigger and smarter than a play like that. All 3 Cal blockers on their heels.
Croson, sky high and let it fly. The ball dug up by McKinnon. Step out, Johnson. She hits it off the block and it goes out. Point for California.
And Dave showed you got just the matchup he wanted. You got 2 of his best blockers, Hartong and Adolfo, on the former All-American. And they still couldn't stop her. Corey Johnson, quite a player.
Gumbar will go back to serve now for California. Maeda, Uiato, Croson. Croson hits it long. California leading 2-1.
Set might have been just a little low. And Croson might have been a little bit late on that.
Dunbar serving again. Dug up Maeda. Uiato step out. And that one is in by Adolfo.
Adolfo now with 8 kills. As soon as we start talking about set the middle more, all of a sudden Adolfo's come on with a flurry.
Longo serving for Hawaii, tied at 2, third set. Gehan hits that out. Tried to go down the line, but it was wide. Hawaii leading 3-2. This match tied, if you just joined us, at 1 set apiece. California winning the first set, Hawaii the second. Serving again is Longo, dug up by McKenna. Hilario, that ball is hit and just in. That ball in by Cat Brown.
Well, you're used to the middle attackers hitting the ball down around the 3-meter line or so. Instead, that one barely caught the back line.
Tied at 3. Brown serving. Dug up by Croson on her knees. Outside it goes to Hartong. And Hartong gets her 12th, I believe, kill.
Yeah, and she's got some hang time there, doesn't she? She got up there and she saw the block forming in front of her. A big block. She goes up, waits and waits, and goes over Hawaii.
Serving to Uiato. Dug up by Gumbar. Hilario goes cross court, and that's in. Gehan.
Gehan took a little bit off that one. I think she's trying to hit for more control now in placement, since most of her errors have come by just hitting it too hard and trying too hard.
Johnson puts it into the net. So Hawaii leading 5-4 in the third. Davis comes into the back row for California. Hawaii's front row. Castle is there. Worcester is there. Croson serving his Hartung. Dug up by McKinnon. Back set. And a good step out by Hawari. Tied at 5.
Hawari, veteran, senior, one of the leaders of the team.
Gehan. Adrian Gehan from Dallas, Texas, serving for California. That is decidedly long. Hawaii leading 6-5. Lilipali will come in. Adolfo will come in. Croson, Adolfo, and Castle in that front row. Serving is Lilipali. That's dug up. The ball hit by Higgins. Hartung is there. Here's Castle. That went off of McKinnon in the back row.
Castle's trying to put a stranglehold on that right side position. She's battling with Kayla Goodman. She goes up and hits high and hard down the line. Picks up her 6th kill. Only 2 errors.
Lilipali serving. Calario. Calario saw the open court, deposited that ball thusly, and it's 7-6. California trailing by 1. Worcester will come into the game. No, she won't. Longo will come into the game.
I know that the scouting report on Calario after her 9 kills on the first night of this tournament, the scouting report is that she's going to dump it whenever she feels like it.
Dug up by Longo, overpass, and that's hammered by Hartung. That's hammered right by her that time by Brown. We're tied at 7. Aware will serve. That's off the cable. Hawaii trying to control it. Croson hits it over, advantage California. Higgins, that ball dug up by Uiato. Longo. Hartung from behind the 3-meter line. Gehan is there. Aware. And let's see. That's a point for Hawaii. That ball was hit into the antenna by Higgins.
That back bump set by Hawaii just a little bit too aggressive.
Maeda serving. 8-7 here in the third. Gets it in. Calario. There's Higgins. That's blocked back. Ball pushed over. There's Croson. And then pushed over by Uiato. A little pancake. Or patty cake, I should say. Higgins is then just walled off and nailed on that block. Adolfo was there and Uiato was there.
And Higgins' biggest mistake was not turning the ball back down the line and try to pick on the smaller blocker. Instead, she challenged the bigger of the 2 blockers.
9-7, Hawaii leading by 2 here in the third set. Maeda serving. Gumbar goes across and doesn't hit anything. That ball just escaped the court. That's a point for Hawaii. Hawaii leading by 3, 10-7 here in the third set. This match is tied at 1 set apiece. We're in the pivotal third set. Maeda serving again. Davis. Calario. That ball just hammered down that time. California just with fantastic timing, wide open. Brown was there.
You know what happened there was Croson thought that Calario was going to dump the ball down. She's so aggressive, and she was going to go up and stuff her. Instead, Calario faked it and set Brown.
Calario serves. They go to Croson. That's blocked back and out. That's a point for Hawaii, and it's now 11-8. Hawaii leading by 3. Croson. They'll go back and let it fly. The ball dug up by Gehan. Pushed over, and the block was right there. That was just not a well-designed play at all. I mean, Johnson was there with all of her potential, and she never really hit the ball.
Exactly. Well, she knew she was facing a pretty good block. Maybe Hawaii's best block, with that Hartong on the left and Adolfo in the middle. Very effective block.
Biggest lead by Hawaii, 4 points. That ball comes down. Maeda tries to save it after it went off Longo.
Maeda so quick, almost popped that up. That ball was about a foot off the ground, and she almost popped it up.
Hawaii leading by 3, 12-9. California with comeback potential. They did that in the first set. Gumbar serving long. So a service error.
Gumbar had that nice run at the end of that second set. She's got 3 aces, so I think she's getting back there. She's taking some chances, hitting the ball hard, trying to throw Hawaii out of their passing pattern.
Forster and Hartung now in the front row for Hawaii. 13 serving 9. Here's Longo serving, knuckleballs it over. Calario back set again. There's that step out once again by Johnson. Dave showed you off the bench, Chris.
Yeah, Corey Johnson's so tough to block, and Hartung was out there, and I think she had a good lineup on her, but Forster a little late closing.
Brown serving for California. Service error.
Service error starting to rack up for Cal. Just as soon as they get a little momentum, all of a sudden somebody serves Gombar that last, and then that last one into the net.
Castle comes into the front row along with Forster and Hartung. And Uiato will serve for Hawaii, 14 serving 10. McKenna, Calario, step out again.
Johnson's so effective on that right side. 6'4", she's all arms. A great reach.
Hawaii has not been able to solve it in the last few trips. Johnson will serve for California. Gets it over. Hartung, Uiato. Here's Castle. That's off the block. Goes off Gumbar. Getting the ball across his Calario. Uiato to Forster. Dug up by McKinnon. Here's Gehan. Gehan with the big bruiser of the head.
The danger of Gehan is that when she gets going and she gets hot, she can really bury it. Comes with a lot of velocity.
California has come back to within 2. Hartung rattles it through the double block of Gehan that time. Gehan and Hawari. Timeout has been called. Hawaii leading. Third set. Hawaii leading 15-12 in this very important third set. This match tied at 1 set apiece. California winning the first set, Hawaii winning the second set. Hartung will serve for Hawaii.